Hey, Johnny Mosley here for Peter Glenn Ski and Sports on the shores of beautiful Lake Tahoe, and we're talking kids wakeboards right now. And you're in luck. I have 7 and 10-year-old boys, and I just went through the whole process of getting them dialed into their wakeboards, and they're gonna have a great summer. So let me share some of that with you. This is the O'Brien Hooky Wakeboard with access binding, and this comes as a package. All right, let's start with the board. This is a 128. Comes in multiple sizes. You just have to look at your kid's height and weight and kind of determine what's best for them. Has a nice little channel on the bottom to keep them from sliding sideways. All right, when they get up, sometimes they're gonna be like skipping across the water, and you need a little channel to kind of straighten them out. All right, it's got 4 removable fins in case they ding them. You can get new ones. And then this is an interesting setup because in a kid's board, it still has a little bit of rocker. And you know kids, the first thing they want to do is jump, and that little bit of progressive rocker is going to help them get some pop off the wake, okay? It's not full 3-stage rocker, so it's not going to feel sketchy. It's going to have a smooth ride and move fast, but it gives them a little help getting up in the air because they get good quick. It doesn't take them long. Now, the one thing you'll notice about this board right away, and probably the most important thing in a kid's board, is weight, okay? And this is a feather core. And this thing is really light, man. There's nothing worse than a heavy board when you're a kid trying to lug that thing around and turn it and get it up in the air and try to do, start doing your first grabs. It's rough, I remember. And what's interesting about this board too is because they did a sandwich construction, they've allowed it to actually continue to flex. It can flex a little bit, which makes it very forgiving on the turns, makes it very forgiving in the landings, etc. So great board from O'Brien. Let's talk about the binding a little bit. So critical for kids. If you've ever been on the back of a boat trying to get them in and out of their boots, it's not that fun. This has a lacing system on the front so the tongue comes out and they can easily slide their foot in, and you can have multiple kids with multiple size feet getting in. It's always their buddies, etc. So this boot's great for that. But one of the things you can have an issue with a boot that has a wide range is keeping their heels down. And they took the time to create some pads right around the heel pocket to keep them in the boot. And this is the final thing that I love that O'Brien did. All right, they took the time to actually cant the boots in a little bit. So if you look at the boots, they're actually tilted 2 degrees in on this side and 2 degrees in on that side. And that's to give the kids a more natural stance to align their hips and ankles and feet. Because you know, when you get your feet that wide apart, the kids are all bow-legged. It's not very comfortable. So it's good for them to be able to kind of have a little more natural stance when they're out there getting after it. All right, that's the O'Brien Hooky Wakeboard with access bindings package. Go check out more details at peterglenn.com or just walk in the shop and say what's up. They'll hook you up. Bring your kids in there. You know how much they love to just hassle you to buy more stuff. You better just go online and check it out and buy it. All right, until the next pool, I'm Johnny Mosley.